life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life every day.
Hello, hi, happy Monday. Welcome to my channel. No, oh gosh, every time. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Again, happy Monday. The weekend was a weekend. Oh, kitty, careful. It was a painful weekend, but you know, my doctor wrote me a prescription for Tramadol, and she gave me some information to go to a pain management care center. I don't know. Anyway, some place that can help me better than a general practitioner, because again, they're not supposed to actually prescribe narcotics for pain management. But yes, that's where I just came from. My doctor's, well, I came from the store after going to my doctor's appointment. What did I do this weekend? I had a laundry list of things I needed to do this weekend, and I did not finish all of them, but I tried my best. I finished 9 things, I think, out of 16 on my list. Why I had 16 on my list, I have no idea. It's beyond me why I would do that to myself, but I did. They're all like admin-y type things, so it's not like I don't write on the weekends, so it's like, graphic things and things like that, and mostly my video. But yeah, I didn't get all of them done. It's fine. I almost never get everything done, but I usually don't make a list that large, so I don't have to feel like I missed so many things on the list. But I'm trying to be more manageable with my list making. You see how that's going. I'm supposed to start drafting book 1 of my pen name today, and still work in the book 5 outline. I don't know which one I'm going to do when I go in here. Why are you staring at me? Anyway, I am supposed to do an hour on the days that I go out, at least an hour. So I'm going to go in here. It would have been so much better if I had just been disciplined enough to do my hour last night or Monday early morning. But yeah, pain. As I said, it was a painful weekend, and I just couldn't do it last night. So I'm gonna have to try to muster up everything in me to go do it now. And that's my update for the start of this vlog. Welcome. We're gonna hope that it's as productive as last week, if not more. I don't know, I think last week was a fluke because very rarely do I ever get that much done in a week where I'm experiencing so much pain. Although I did just get my prescription for tramadol, so maybe I can get as much done as I did last week because I won't be in as much pain. So maybe it's doable. Just have to be diligent. Okay. But I'm gonna go in. I'm very hungry. I didn't have enough rewards points anywhere to get anything, and I had to get some more cup of noodles from the store, which I know I could just fix a cup of noodles, but I'm trying to save them for Tuesday and Wednesday and probably Thursday when I'm not going anywhere. I don't know. We'll see. And I needed more coffee. So yes, I did get more coffee and opted to get more coffee over getting something food-wise because I needed coffee. I ran out of coffee yesterday. It would have been very terrible without the coffee. Anyway, we're going to go in now. I'll be back later, hopefully. Whoa, that came dreadfully close to me. Y'all see that? I didn't. I don't know if you saw my life flash before my eyes. I saw my life flash before my eyes. Because this truck, this big truck that delivers furniture, I guess its objective was to come and back into the parking lot, but it swung in front of my car so that it could adjust itself to where it could back in. It came like literally that close to hitting my car. I know that the driver probably knew what they were doing and knew that they weren't going to hit, but I didn't know that. For all I knew, he was drunk and off his rocker. And anyway, now that I got to go recover from that, I'll be back. Bye. I did not mean to start that with a yawn. So sorry. And I had to release the hair into my ponytails. Sit you down here because I don't want to overdo my wrist, which I will need in a little while to write. I do have my heated wrist brace next to me. I did do an hour's worth of writing, but I didn't get very many words though. In fact, let me tabulate it. Wow, that's so few. I didn't even get 1,000 words. I had 686. Wow, that's so low. That's not starting the week off well at all. I don't think we're having a 12,000 word week this time, but it's fine. I think I had such a hard time getting going because I started the first draft of book 1 in the pen name series. And so, as I've said here many times before, beginnings and endings are the roughest parts for me. The beginning probably more so than the ending because you have to start a story off in just the perfect, well, not perfect because nothing's ever perfect, but just the right way to, one, get the momentum going for yourself, but two, you want to make sure that the reader is going to get pulled into what's going on, and especially because it's romantic suspense, so you want them to be like, oh my gosh, what's happening? What's I'm finding in writing something that's suspenseful that there's, oh, shit. Sorry, watching my streamers. I'm finding in using suspenseful that you have to use verbiage that's, hold on, I need to know what's going on. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Something was happening on the stream. They were celebrating, and I wanted to know what they were celebrating. So, anyway, I'm back. I don't know what I was saying anymore. Oh, I think I was talking about, not that I would use it. Writing a contemporary is different than writing a suspense. Even if it's a romantic suspense, it's different. Actually, I would argue because it's a romantic suspense, it's also different. But, so I'm trying to use, well, I'm less focused on the wording as much as I am. I'm trying to paint a picture at the beginning of the story that is going to lean into the suspense of it all down the road. But I need to paint the picture of her being in danger. I'm not having I'm not explaining this well, but I will just say, beginnings are hard for me to begin with because I need to make sure that I pull the reader in, but not over. Words are hard right now, and I can't think of what I'm trying to say in a way that makes any sense, other than it's in my brain, which you can't hear the thoughts that are rattling around in there. I have taken my medicine. It has not kicked in quite yet. I literally took it less than an hour ago. Maybe an hour ago. Something like that. I don't know. Because you have to take it with food, so I had to wait till I ate to take it. But yeah, 686 words. That's all I have for Monday. It's fine. I did my hour, so I did do an hour. It's just the words weren't coming. They weren't flowing as quickly as I would have liked. I was also a bit distracted, so that might have had a part to play in it. Anyway, I'm gonna go play some Subway Surfers and watch some videos on YouTube and maybe read a little bit. Oh my gosh. And we'll see. Hopefully I get a lot on the sprint tonight. I need to also do some beta reading. I had on my list today a few things that, let's just say I had 8 things on my list, and I only checked off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. I only checked off 5 things on my list, which I suppose is not bad. Oh, speaking of, I have to make my to-do list for tomorrow. Just remind myself. But yeah, I'm gonna go play some games and watch some YouTube and oh, so sorry. I'll be back for sprints later. You'll see some clips of games and videos and whatnot. But anyway, bye. Go ahead and say goodnight to you now as I wait for Sky to start the next sprint. As you saw, it hasn't started just yet. 586 words on the first sprint. Not bad. I was a little distracted at the start of the sprint, so could have been better, should have been better. I should not have been distracted, but it's fine. Excited to get some more. I think I might actually can finish chapter 1, because chapter 1, the way I outlined it, is pretty short. It's like an introductory chapter to her character. And she's kind of coming to town in the middle of the night because she's running away from something or someone. But anyway, so yeah, I've outlined it to be pretty short. But it's a novella, so excuse me, it's a novella, so they're not supposed to be like super long chapters. But I'm an overwriter, so anything can happen. Anyway, I'm going to. Ooh, okay, about to start. I'm going to say goodnight here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I can get up earlier than normal. When my pain is not at a high level, I sometimes can actually pull myself out of bed earlier. We'll see if that happens. But for now, I'll say goodnight. See you tomorrow. Hi, hello. Happy Tuesday. It is 4:36 p.m. I was about to say a.m. I don't know why, but it's 4:36. I thought I'd come on and say hello. I know you saw I just started a sprint. I won't be long. Happy Tuesday. Did I say happy Tuesday already? I don't know. I actually woke up at a decent time today. I really could have gotten up earlier, but I decided to get more rest because I didn't go to sleep until 7, almost 7 in the morning. I feel better today than I have in the last several weeks, pain-wise. So the medicine is getting into my system, yay. I did make the mistake of taking my earlier dose without eating something, which was a grave mistake, but I have since rectified that. I had started feeling a little woozy, and I was like, oh, wait. I was supposed to take that when I ate something. But I'm kind of struggling to get into this scene, but I think I'm starting to get it together because I only got 381 words in the last front, which is not great. But I always struggle in the beginning of any story, so I'll get there, I guess. But I'm gonna go write some more before Nia's stream tonight. Okay, bye. Oh, I feel like I haven't updated you guys in a while. Oops. I did work. I did some beta reading. I streamed with Nia, and Esther joined, and then Tiffany joined, and then Laura joined, and the gang was together again. And then we just got off of backstage, which was fun because it feels like forever since we all just hung out. But today's word total was 2,780 words. I did have to use my heated wrist brace during the stream to give my wrist a little massaging of sorts. I didn't get as far as I wanted in the book one because I won't say I got stuck in chapter 2, because I'm in chapter 2, by the way. I didn't get stuck, but I'm not sure. I'm not. Maybe when I read back over what I've written, I'll feel differently. But I'm not sure I'm loving the words so far. But we'll see. I might just be too in my head, because this is a different genre that I'm writing completely. So that might have a lot more to do with it. I was thinking earlier, and I talked with them on stream about this. It's like, I feel like I'm digging myself in a hole of wanting to do better than I did last week in terms of word count. And this is where I get myself into trouble, because I'm proud of what I did last week. I'm proud of what I did the week before with the 9K words. But now I'm like, I want more. Okay, I know I can do that now. Can I do more? And then I feel like pushing myself to do more. And I'm like, my wrist is already mad at me. Should I really do that? Is it a danger zone we're entering here? Where I'm like, can I do more? Can I do 15,000 words a week? Or even just 500 more, just 1,000 more, 13,000 words. Where does the line stop? And then, how far is too far for me to push myself? And then, am I going to feel completely like shit if I have a week that's not 10K a week, that's just 5,000 words in a week, which I would have been thrilled with before, but now I'm like, now I know I can do 12K. And now I feel like I'm competing with past me. It's a very dangerous, it's a dangerous spiral to have. But let me just work on getting the words I can get this week. And this is why I don't total my words up until the end of the week. Because if I start trying to keep track of the whole entire word count as the days go on, I'll just be like, oh, wait, I'm really close to this. And I'm really close to that. Let me push myself this far. And this way, I'll just count them up at the end of the week. Although that does make me mad if I get close to a certain number at the end of the week and I'm like, damn it, if I had just done a little more. Anyway, I also need to edit this video that I filmed. Like, I actually managed to film a separate video. I need to actually edit it so I can post it. It'll get done. There's stuff on my list that I didn't get to today. Again, which I hate saying that, but I wrote lots of words. I wrote 2,700 words. And that's the other danger. What am I going to abandon for the sake of getting more words? Because I still have to beta read. I still have to, I still do online surveys to get a little extra money, by the way, but I have to actually have time to do those surveys. Regular reading that's not beta reading for, a client or beta reading for someone else. Just regular reading, because y'all know how I feel about reading. It's a must. Just balance. Still working on balance, but it's okay. I have a discipline in the writing area, and that's important because I can't publish books that I haven't written. But with that, I'm just going to go enjoy some more games before writing time, which is in less than an hour. Okay, I'll be back. Bye. Okay, Alright, I'm gonna say goodnight quickly because we're in the middle of the sprint. I'm finally starting to feel the words flowing a little bit better, so I just don't want to lose the momentum. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm really hoping that I can get up earlier tomorrow and pack a little bit more into my day. I may actually start off with beta reading, but I don't know. Because I'm going to end up beta reading on the stream. Because I can't write on the stream. If I can get up early enough, maybe I can start with a little bit of writing. Then do some beta reading. Then a little bit more writing. And then I can end during the stream and do some beta reading. Or more beta reading. And edit this video. And I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye. Just wanted to pop on real quick and say happy Wednesday. Teensy bit of a slower start than yesterday. It's fine. I had to wait to take my medication until I ate a little something because I learned my lesson from yesterday, taking the medicine without eating something. So moving around a little slower, but I'm feeling the medicine kick in now. So my energy is kind of picking up a bit. I'm going to go get my coffee. I'm setting up over here on the bed so I can sit on the bed and not in that uncomfortable ass chair. Some settings up over here. I'm going to get started with the writing sprint. And then I'm going to try to read a couple of chapters of beta reading for the client. And then do another writing sprint. And read some more chapters. I need to squeeze in doing some surveys in there somewhere because I need to wash clothes this Friday. I'm down to very, very little underwear. TMI, I know, I'm sorry. But, and my wrist is hurting, so I need the in-between reading breaks because I'm going to put the heated wrist brace on those reading breaks. And oddly enough, I don't know why, but my right wrist is really, really hurting. And I'm not right-handed. I don't know. Both wrists are hurting, but the right one has this surging pain going through it. The left one hurts when I put too much pressure on it, when I'm typing, whatever. But the right one, it's like I don't even have to really be doing anything, and I just feel this surge of pain. And when I do put pressure on it, the surge is worse. But I'm going to try to power through. I know that's not advised, but I have goals. And if it really, really, really starts to hurt, I'll stop. But I have goals. Okay. Did I say happy Wednesday? Happy Wednesday if I didn't. And yeah, I'll update you later. Bye. Okay, as you saw, got 2,000 and what number was that? 74 words. And why am I not happy with that? I mean, I am happy with that. Just that last sprint, I didn't get as many words as I wanted to because I was kind of dozing off a little. You know, the medicine in the first, it makes my body feel better, but it also makes me feel drowsy in the first few days until my system gets used to it again. But as you see, I'm setting up for my stream, and I think that's probably going to be it for the words today. I'd like to say I could squeeze in another sprint at some point before midnight, but probably not. Plus I should really catch up on the beta reading. of which I've read 2 chapters. I'm going to read a couple more during the stream. And I feel like there's just not enough time to do everything I need to do. I'm supposed to edit this video that I would like to post tomorrow, theoretically, but I haven't edited it yet, so there's that. But yeah, I don't know. Balance. Still working on the balance part of life. But I am glad I got some words in. I got over 2,000 words, so that's even better. I think I'm about to get to the more suspenseful part of the story, because we're about to get to the part where the fire was set. And, well, she was going to find out that someone set the, anyway, never mind. God, I can't really talk about that story because it's the pen name, and, well, I can talk about it vaguely. And I really need to get back to Mackenzie before I lose momentum on that story too, because I am as excited as I've been about the pen name books. Don't think I'm not still excited to get back to Mackenzie. I just, while the momentum was there for the pen name, I wanted to get it started because I really would like to start publishing them next year. We'll see if I can get the first series written, because I will not start releasing them until I have all the first series written and started drafting on the second series. And then I'll feel better about releasing the books in the first series, because as they're releasing, it'll give me time to write the second series. And outline the third one, and you get the picture here. But, yeah, could have been a better day if I had woken up earlier, but I'm not mad at it. So, all right, I'm gonna go finish my soap opera before stream time. I'll be back. Bye. Okay, I meant to update earlier, but I didn't. We were backstage for quite a while. In fact, I just got off, running late for the sprints. It's already 4:15 a.m. So this time we're late because it's my fault. It's backstage talking to Tiffany. We were talking about writing stuff, marketing stuff, life stuff, just really good conversation, mindset shift kind of stuff. Just really good, deep conversation. But I'll get into some bits and details about what we talked about tomorrow, because she said some things that kind of shifted my mindset about some writing related stuff and just life stuff in general, and just good conversation. And then the marketing stuff, that's a whole nother issue. That was a good conversation, and y'all know me, I need all the help marketing wise that I can get. So in fact, I wrote 5-page post-it notes full of tips and advice and stuff marketing wise that I need to actually transfer to my other notebook. But I'm gonna get started because I'm late. And anyway, yeah, sometimes you just have to shift the writing time, because sometimes you need to talk to your friends and hang out and talk life stuff and stuff that's meaningful and impactful. And sometimes those conversations need to happen. Those are important too. Anyway, good night. See you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, hello, hi. Happy, what day is this? Thursday. Hello, happy Thursday. Oh gosh, no, don't do that. Okay. Happy Thursday. I've been working, but I did not get up as early. I did get up earlier, but then I made the mistake of laying back down and putting the heated wrist brace on my wrist. And then that lulled me back to sleep, and then I slept longer than I wanted to. It's fine. I have been working. I finished my other 2 sprints. I'm over 2K for the day. I may do another sprint later, but I'll have to figure that out. I need to do this video, export it, post it on Patreon, upload it so I can post it tomorrow. This is my end of my 75-90 challenge video or whatever. I would say update, but not really an update. But I do have I need to put another ice pack because this is no longer cold. Which the ice pack seems to be helping more than the heated wrist brace, which is odd to me. What else was I about to say? And then I need to do some beta reading, some chapters. I beta read 6 chapters yesterday, which is great. Hopefully I can do that many today. Trying to figure out what else to update you on here. Yeah, that's all I've done so far. That feels like I haven't done anything, but as I was saying when I talked to Tiffany backstage last night, I always feel like I haven't been productive enough. And then I look at my videos when I edit and I'm like, okay, I did more than I allowed myself to realize or thought or whatever. Just gotta work on mindset shifts. And, I'm really good at being positive for other people. I'm really terrible at being positive for myself, which is something I know I need to work on. It's hard to turn it off because, like I told Tiffany last night, I'm always thinking in worst case scenarios and I'm trying to prepare for the worst case. And she was saying but if you prepare for the worst case, it's kind of like inviting the worst to happen. And I don't want to do that. And I didn't think about it like that. Because, they always say you need to be prepared for all scenarios, for all circumstances. And in preparing for the good, I just usually tend to prepare more for the bad. And it's not that I want the bad to happen, but I don't want to be unprepared if the bad does happen. But that's probably not a good way to go forward through life. Just automatically thinking, preparing more for the bad than the good. Like, what if the worst happens? But what if the best happens? And I never think about it in terms of best case scenario. And perhaps I should. And that would be a better shift in the way I think. But yeah, I might actually do a video on that too. There's lots of videos I want to do, just when to find the time to do them. Because when I do get moments of privacy, I'm filming a vlog clip. So, anyway, I'm going to go back to editing this video. Really, don't you know I'm filming? Okay, I hear you. So does everyone else. Let me get back to this video. And then do some beta reading. And then maybe I will write another 30 minutes later. I don't know. We'll see. My wrists are probably telling me I should stop writing. But I don't want to. Anyway, I'll be back later at some point. Bye. Hello. So, what did I come on today? I don't. I don't know if you saw, but I did. Well, I did more writing, and then I got a video edited. Oh, excuse me. I got my video edited and exported, and yes, the size back on my wrist. Got my video edited and exported, put on Patreon, uploaded to YouTube, and scheduled. Yes, I actually did schedule the video for tomorrow. It's called, I think I've titled it, I Failed My Writing Challenge, but Everything is Fine, or something like that. And I forgot what else I was going to say. Did the video. Oh, I wrote some more. And I did another sprint in which I got 900 or something words for that sprint. Well, actually, I counted as a full 30-minute sprint, but I broke it up into 10-minute intervals because I was also back and forth between the kitchen, fixing some things to eat. So while I was waiting, I kind of split it up and did 10 minutes, then 10 minutes, and then another 10 minutes, which I counted as one 30-minute sprint. But I somehow got 983 words doing it that way, which kind of makes me want to do it that way more often. But my total for the day is 3,044 words. Oh gosh, which I'm happy about. I'm about to play some Subway Surfers and watch some YouTube videos. Maybe play another game. And prepare myself for the writing session. Gosh, I need to start editing the vlog. Crap. I know it was something that I was forgetting to do. Oh, and I did beta reading. I did some beta reading. I know I was forgetting something. Yeah, beta reading. Oh man, am I gonna play games? Because I need to start putting my vlog video together. Shoot. I also made me some tea because, in case you can't tell, I'm cold. But yeah, that's my update for now. Also, Mother Nature decided to visit. So it's kind of like she took away the good feeling that I was having from not being in quite as much pain. Now that I have the good drugs in my system. And Mother Nature said, oh, but I'm going to come and I'm going to give you cramps. You're welcome. That's what Mother Nature said. She's like, oh, you thought you were feeling good, did you? Well, let me correct your thinking. Here's some cramps for you. Mother Nature, me and you, we have to have a talk. Your timing sucks. Because I was feeling pretty good. And then I have to figure out, I need to go wash clothes tomorrow. I just don't know how that's going to happen. But I'm down to very, very few pairs of underwear. And my child has even less pairs of underwear. So you can see the problem, right? And now that I'm on my period right now, that's even worse. Yeah, I need to wash clothes. I just have to figure out how I'm going to do it. Anyway, I will be back later at some point. Bye. It's time for me to say goodnight now. I got 522 words in the first sprint. And I'm on a roll at the moment. We're in chapter 4. The chapters are, well, the first 3 chapters, they're shorter than I knew the first chapter was going to be short because it's kind of an introductory type of chapter, and it was kind of just introducing her. But they're coming out a little shorter than I intended them to. But this was a little longer. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I just didn't put enough in the outline, or I don't know. But then also there are some points of conversation and things that are coming up as I'm writing it that were not necessarily in the outline. We'll see. We are getting closer to the suspenseful part of things. The part where the ex enters and the stalking starts to happen, and that stuff. Stuff I live for. Well, not in real life. I don't want anyone stalking me in real life. Thank you. But yes. Hopefully I'm going to do laundry tomorrow. I don't really know. We'll see. I have a survey up on the other screen, so I'm doing some surveys right now to try to get the rest of what I need. I have part of what I need. I just don't have all of what I need. We're trying to work out some things because I also need to get something from the store. Anyway, yeah, we're trying to do things here. But I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things.
Hello. Hi. Happy Friday. Oh boy. Boy, is it a Friday. Let me see if I can get you situated here. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay. Nope. That doesn't work. Maybe a little better. Alrighty. Okay. So, hi. Happy Friday again. Sorry. Ooh, what a day. I'm hungry. We'll start there. It's laundry day, as you can tell by the background. I barely had enough to wash clothes. I'm actually 50 cents short of what I actually need to dry them, but see if I can find 50 cents in the car somewhere. Oh gosh, excuse me. Yeah, that was a struggle. I went to the store because I needed to get some spaghetti noodles to fix because I have some spaghetti sauce that's in the freezer, so I guess that's what's going to be for dinner on Sunday. I don't know what's going to be for dinner. I don't know. It's a rough time right now, food-wise. It's always rough at the end of the month. It's rough at the beginning of the month. There's like that 1 week, possibly 2 week period of time after I receive my food stamps that I'm not completely stressed about food. And then in November, that's going to change because it doesn't look like they're fixing this government shutdown anytime before November 1st. So, ooh, get it. Oh, sorry, texting. So November's gonna be interesting. But I can only worry about today. Today is also interesting. Normally you'd see me going to Burger King, and I had enough rewards points to get. Actually, no. I was just like maybe 13 points shy of being able to get a burger, and that would have just been the burger. And I'm starving. I did not enjoy my dinner last night. I had ramen, and I threw some things in there. But you know how it is when you're eating something you really don't want. It's just not. I ate enough to sate the hunger, but I wasn't satisfied, and I didn't enjoy it. And now I'm starving. And with ramen anyway, you're kind of usually starving a few hours after you eat it, because ramen is not. It's not the most filling thing. So I'm starving, and I couldn't take I didn't want to take my tramadol before. I don't like driving after taking it, or taking it and then going to drive. So I wasn't really going to take it anyway, but I can't even take it when I go back in the house because I won't be able to eat until later on this evening. And I can't take tramadol without food. I learned my lesson trying to do that the other day, and I got very, very dizzy. It's just, I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. And I checked all my rewards points, and I've been using them a lot lately, and probably shouldn't have, and I could have saved it up for today and been fine. I did have enough to get like some chips and salsa at Chipotle, but Chipotle is not nearby, and I'm already low on gas, and it's just been a day. It's been a day. I did get some writing in last night on the sprints. I think I told y'all I had the 522 words the first sprint, and I got 657, I think, for the second sprint. So I got a little over 1,000 words today. I'd like to think I'm going to be able to write something later, but I doubt it. So I'll tabulate my totals for the week when I get back. I am trying to shift my mindset. Tiffany and I had the conversation the other night. If a person keeps saying I'm broke all the time, I'm broke, then that's kind of what they invite. And that's the mindset they go out into the world with, is being broke. And so I'm trying to stop saying that. Just I don't know if financially challenged is better, but definitely that. Or saying my finances aren't set up a certain way right now. That's a really clever way to say I'm broke, but regardless, I'm hungry right now. So either way you say it, I'm hungry. And just, the mindset thing works in other areas too, as far as like writing. And I'm not terribly crazy about the words I'm writing right now. Well, I don't hate the words, I'm just not sure of them, because romantic suspense is not a genre that I've attempted before. Even with When Love Calls, it's a contemporary romance, but I didn't initially write it with any romance in thought. I mean, obviously there is a romance in my books. People have relationships, clearly. So I guess there's a bit of romance in all of them, but I didn't write it with the genre in mind. Why are you standing in front of my car? I need you to not be standing in front of my car. Are you peeing? I don't know what he's doing. Okay. There's just this guy who just walked. Oh. Okay, maybe he's just about to, I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, let me mind my business. Should I lock my doors? Because I feel like I should lock my doors. Anyway, I wrote it as a contemporary fiction. Yes, please pull your pants up, because I don't understand why people do that. Why guys do that? It's just not attractive to have your pants hanging below your butt. Anyway, so sorry. You know, that is a pet peeve of mine when I see a dude with your pants hanging. Like, if I can see your underwear, keep walking. Please keep walking. Please don't approach me. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, okay. So when I wrote When Love Calls, I wrote it as a contemporary fiction. It's just, drama, family issues, yada, 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 whatever. And then when Dee read it, she said, this is a second chance romance also. So, just a slow burn second chance, just to let you know. And I'm like, no, it's not. Yes, it is. She's like, no, it's not. She said, yes, it is. And so I've succumbed to the fact that it's a contemporary romance. Fine. But even, I didn't go into writing it as a contemporary romance. I went into writing it as just straight contemporary fiction, filled with some drama and all that nice little stuff. So, I leaned a little more into the romance when I revised it, but that wasn't my initial focus. But my initial focus with these is romantic suspense. So it's kind of different for me going into writing the pen names with a romance forward thought. Romance forward thought with a suspense underline to it. And I don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't know if I'm writing it right. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if I'm introducing the suspense soon enough. I try to lace it. And it's small town too, so it's not like it's supposed to be heavily, romantic suspense or whatever. And I forgot to set the timer so I can know what time to go back. Anyway, so it's not supposed to be heavy suspense, because I'm not writing a thriller. Not that I don't rule it out one day, but I'm not writing a thriller or whatever. But I'm trying to lace in little moments and hints of the suspense that's coming, that I'm building up to. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I like the words I'm writing for the story. It is, but I'm like, am I introducing the suspense quick enough, soon enough? Am I showing her trepidation and her fear enough? Am I doing enough of the cutesy romance part right? Like, I just don't know. So it's like, I don't hate the words I'm writing. I'm unsure about the words I'm writing. And I'm unsure about the words I'm writing. And I don't like being unsure about the words I'm writing. Because then it doesn't help me propel me forward into the story. Because it's like, maybe I'm not saying this right. Like, I just had a scene, the dialogue is good, and I'm liking the words. It's not what I'm not saying that think what I'm writing is garbage per se. It's that I don't know if it's delivering as far as the genre that I'm writing in. And I never really wanted to be that person that's just solely focused on catering to the genre. I chose to do this because I like a little bit of romance and I like a lot of suspense. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just rambling now. I probably should go. I think I can pull up Google Docs on my phone, so I think I might do some beta reading on my phone, because I forgot my book, because I was just kind of stressed before I left the house. So I'm going to see if I can do some beta reading. They should have Wi-Fi here. Please tell me they have Wi-Fi. Can I just connect to y'all Wi-Fi? Anyway, I'm going to start rambling now because I don't know how I sound. And I'm going to go in. Probably have to use the bathroom soon, so that's not great. I am just here. And I will be back later. Bye.
But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, yep, you're crooked. You are very crooked. Also, the lighting is not very flattering. Anyway, hi, hello. I think you're still crooked, but hopefully I'm not crooked. You know what I mean. Hold on. Hold, please. Okay. You still feel crooked, but we're just gonna roll with it. What? This is not the end of the vlog. Almost though. I've made my list for the weekend. I'm watching my streamers. I am about to watch some videos. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna play my Subway Surfers while I edit chatty portions of my video. Oh no, hold on. Okay, while I edit chatty portions of my video. And hope that this video is not too extremely long. But I made my list for the weekend. There are 15 things on this list. Last weekend there was 16, so I guess I'm one down. There's no way I can finish all this, but there's 16 things that I thought that I needed to do or work on this weekend. Some of them aren't big things, so maybe I can still knock them off. But, oh, I wanted to tell you, I've totaled up my words for the week. The total words for this week, last night's sprints, was 1,179 words. I didn't write today after I got back from the laundromat, which was kind of to be expected. But my total for the week is 9,765 words. Not bad. It's not bad at all. That 12,000 spoiled me though. And I beta read, I want to say about 10 chapters. Not entirely sure. It could be 8 to 10. It's between 8 and 10 chapters. But I'm still beta reading, so that number will change by the end of the night. Like I have the beta read up on the other screen, other tab, along with my videos. I have like 3 videos that I want to make sure I watch. Right now. Anyway, I took my medicine finally, because I finally managed to eat something, and so I took my medicine. I think it's starting to kick in. I had ice on my wrist earlier. The ice pack is not cold anymore, so that's why it's not still on. And I'm cold, very cold. Hence the blanket, but. Y'all know me, I prefer to be cold than hot, so I'll take cold. But that's all I got for right now. I'm gonna be back. I talked so much earlier in the car chat earlier, so I'm trying to keep it down, which it doesn't look like it by the time on this clip. But I will be back at the end of this vlog, and I will see you after I've done some relaxing. Bye. Well. I think it's that time. It's the time that I say farewell to you for the week. And I go into my weekend mode. I'm going to try to keep this short. I say try. But, no. The week was, I think because I got the good drugs on Monday. Made this week infinitely better because I was not in an intense amount of pain all week. And thank God for that. I'm telling you, it makes a difference when you are not in so much pain that you're going to cry every day, or you wake up from your sleep crying because you're in pain. It makes so much difference in how the day shapes up. It makes a difference in my mindset. Good Lord. The difference between this week and last week, I mean, you wouldn't know it by the word count because somehow I got 12,000 words last week in an intense amount of pain. I don't know how, but in the way I feel this week and last week, night and day, I'll take this week over last week anytime. That doesn't mean, like, the good drugs doesn't mean I'm not in some amount of pain. There's some level of pain, but it's drastically less. And hopefully, if I go to this pain management specialist, I'm not expecting them to like prescribe me anything on the first visit because I'm a new patient for them, and they have to do X-rays and all. I don't know. She said X-rays, and I don't think she said anything about blood work, but I know she said they'll probably do X-rays and stuff like that. But I'm happy to be going to a place where I can get further relief, and so that maybe I won't have these months or weeks where I'm in this intense amount of pain. Because it's not fun. It's not fun at all, and it's not productive either. But yeah, the week was fine. I started I'm up to chapter 4 in my draft of book 1 on the pen name. Did I work on anything else other than beta reading? No, I didn't. But I'm really excited about the pen name books right now, so I'm just gonna run with that. I do need to get back to Mackenzie Brown. I think once I get settled into a good groove with these pen name books, maybe once I'm more sure about what I'm writing after the first draft. Well, no, I don't want to wait that long to get back to Mackenzie Brown because I miss her already. But I just wanted to get these books going, and I've done that. So now I have to work back into my rotation, Mackenzie Brown. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store of writer merch, becoming a member of my Patreon, tipping me on my Ko-fi, buying my books on Amazon, or reading them on Kindle Unlimited, all of those links can be found in the description box below. And until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day.
All I want, and I pray, all I need